Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be updating you on my pregnancy weeks 23 through 26. So if you'd like to see that, then just keep watching. I'm going to be going through my phone like I've been doing in previous pregnancy updates. I just go through my Instagram and I can kind of see what we were doing on those weeks and remember, and look through my calendar and see what notes I put in, because it's getting kind of hard to remember. It's all kind of running together because I've been so busy the past few weeks. So I'm going to go through and tell you what we've been up to, how I've been feeling, if there's any new symptoms and all of that jazz. So let's get started. Week 23, my mother came to visit and she stayed for a week and helped me get my house organized. I'm actually in the nursery part of our bedroom right now. It's not complete, but we have pretty much everything that's going in here other than the glider. So this is just in the corner of our room. Here's my unmade bed as usual, my ring light. But this is the nursery corner of our room. Our room is a strange L shape, but it works perfectly to put a nursery over in this corner and I can have baby in the room with me, which honestly I prefer when you're getting up in the middle of the night to go check on them. It's just closer. I did have a nursery, like a room that's specifically a nursery. That is our homeschool room now, and there's a back door to it, so I didn't love using that as a nursery with Reagan. And she stayed in our room most of the time anyway, so I didn't really even use that room when it was our nursery. So it serves its purpose much better as our homeschool room now, which is still right beside our bedroom. This room is in this corner. This section of the room is in our bedroom, so it just makes it really convenient for those, you know, for getting up in the middle of the night, and we can move him to his own room when he's older. Mom did come to visit. She helped me get the house clean and organized, and she kept the kids for us because Wes and I were actually subpoenaed to court in Chattanooga to testify on behalf of the foster loves that we had last year in their case. So we did take a little trip to Chattanooga. I do have a vlog of that because we went up like the day before so we wouldn't be late for court the next morning, and we just got a room. But we got there a little earlier in the day and spent the day together and did a few things. So if you want to see that vlog, it'll either be up right before this or right after this. And if so, I'll link it either in the cards or in the description below or at the end of this video. So my mom and I did a good bit of shopping. We bought some things for the nursery. I will have a nursery tour coming up in the near future if you're interested in that. So I'm really excited. I'm going to do like a tribal theme. Since this is my first boy, I had a little trouble trying to pick a nursery theme for a boy. I wanted something a little different, something that I hadn't really seen before, and you know, it was just a little harder with a boy. With a girl, you can just throw a bunch of pink stuff together and it works, and for the boy I was just like, I don't really know what to do. So I just looked online. I looked at Pinterest, Instagram, and Hobby Lobby is like one of my favorite stores for decor, and they have a section, they have a few sections where the things kind of go together. So I was like, I'm gonna pick a section in here that I like the best, and they had like a tribal kind of theme in one of the sections, and that really spoke to me. So I picked up several things in that section. I'm so excited to share the nursery with you guys once it's finished. It's still not finished, but it's come a long way already. So there's some stuff on the walls that you can't see, but again, I'll be doing a nursery tour soon, so this video is not about that. But that's what I did while my mom was here. We bought a bunch of stuff for the nursery, and we're planning that and getting the house organized and stuff because I had a home study coming up for foster care. So we went to Chattanooga for 2 days, and we ate at a really nice restaurant there. I want to shout them out. It's called Stir Chattanooga. It was so good, and like it's kind of like more high end, but we didn't feel like out of place there, if you know what I mean. Like it's a nicer restaurant, but you don't feel like so out of place when you're there. Like there were kids there, older couples, young adults. They had a bar area scene. Like it just had something for everybody, I feel like. And the food was really good, so I highly recommend Stir if you're in the Chattanooga area. Check them out. Yes, baby. Chick-fil-A came out with their frosted key lime milkshake thing, and I love key lime pie. It's my favorite, so I did try that week, and it was so good. I highly recommend that too. Not sponsored. I did end up getting my glucose test at week 24, and I did pass my glucose test, but they called me back when they, were telling me the results of the glucose test, and they did say that I had extremely low vitamin D, specifically vitamin D3. So they recommended, or they told me I need to be taking 4,000 IUIs of vitamin D3 every day. So I went and got some vitamin D3. I've been taking that. So grateful I passed my glucose test. I honestly wasn't sure if I would. I didn't have gestational diabetes with the girls, but I've been eating a lot more sweets lately with this pregnancy. So I had ate a lot of sweets right before that test that weekend, so I was like, I hope I pass. But I did pass the glucose test, praise God. But yeah, my vitamin D was extremely low, which most people are deficient in vitamin D. We don't get enough sunlight. A lot of people stay indoors now, and it's been winter, haven't been out as much. So, and even when it wasn't winter, it's been raining for months. I feel like we actually have tornado weather warnings today in Georgia, so keep us in your prayers. It seems like we have a tornado warning every other week since I've moved here, but what do you do? Week 23 though, let me go back to week 23. I started getting sick again. Me and my mom went to a restaurant, and I threw up in the restaurant, and I hadn't thrown up in a couple of weeks before that, and I had been I started having kind of stronger braxton hicks contractions that week, and I just felt really, really bad week 23. And of course it was the week my mom came to help, so I felt bad because I was like not feeling up to helping with all the things and projects that we were trying to get done. But I felt really bad, and like I was throwing up again, and it was just that week, and then now I'm better again. So I don't know what the deal was there, but I started throwing up again that week. Week 24, I really wanted some pampering. I took the girls and we went and got pedicures, and that was really nice. Sometimes it's just nice to just take a break and go treat yourself, and we all really needed a pedicure, so we went and had some mommy-daughter time. And I'm like, I really want to try to spend some time with the girls before this baby gets here, because I'm going to be so busy when he gets here and all that. So while my mom was here, we did have a really small baby sprinkle, and I had a few friends drop by and bring us some gifts. If you're watching, thank you so much. It was kind of a last minute thing, and most of our friends here had plans. And in Georgia, like, we moved here 9 years ago, but we still don't know that many people, so not a lot of people showed up, but it was okay. We had some finger foods, and I got a few little things, and it was just nice. We decided on a name on week 24. So I'm gonna have a name reveal video coming up soon. I'm so excited to share that with you guys, because it took us forever to decide or agree. Let me say that, agree on a name. So there was that. So we finally agreed on a name. So baby boy has a name now, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. Oh my gosh. So stay tuned for that. So camping at week at week 24, at week 25, we had a home study for foster care. So if you've been following our foster care journey, we've been foster parents for over a year now. We took a long break, and we are getting back into that. The beginning of my pregnancy, I was throwing up every day, so I could not get all of the things done that I needed to do for that, and I really needed the break after having 7 kids last year. And some of the things we went through, we really needed a break for our family, and with the pregnancy and the throwing up and the appointments and all that, I was just like, we're going to take a few months off and reassess and kind of look at our options a little more as far as foster care. Like, I was very open to any and all kids other than teenage boys. The agency said they would not place teenage boys with us, but I was very open to all kids with whatever behaviors, whatever, other than like violent tendencies. But we did end up getting a placement that had some behavior issues that we just weren't equipped to deal with. So we decided to be a little more cautious this time around and try to protect our kids, because one of the kids that we got did end up hurting our kids and the other foster children in our home. So we just, I don't want that to discourage anyone. I mean, it wasn't anything like really, really bad. I guess it's a matter of opinion, but we just want to be a little more cautious this time around. We're probably only going to take smaller children that don't have any behavior issues or history like that. So I hate that we can't do more, but we just have to kind of put our family first. And I know that sounds kind of selfish. It sounds bad when you say it out loud, but you know, with a new baby, it's just going to be stressful. So we did get a call last week about getting the teenage girl we fostered last year. They're asking us if we will take her back because her foster mom is looking at closing her home, and we've been getting visits with her every couple weekends anyway, so it wouldn't be like a huge change. Like, we're still visiting with her and spending time with her, so I'm kind of excited about that. We may be getting her back in the near future, like in the next few weeks. We did our home study. I got the house all ready for that when my mom was here, and then they came a few days later and we did the home study and we passed. So and because we switched agencies, so ours was a transfer, so we didn't have to do the 3 home studies. She did it as a transfer, and we just had to do one really long home study. So it took like 2.5 hours to do everything. It was kind of emotional, and yeah, but I'm really excited to be done with all of that, and we are just waiting to get the call that says our home is open and ready. So yeah, I'm really excited to get back into the foster care journey. I'm a little nervous after what happened last time, but I'm confident that we have a better understanding of how everything works this time, and I feel like the agency we're working with is more on the same page as us, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I'm really excited to get started with that. So we did that, and then Wes's younger brother, he's got 2 younger brothers, it was his birthday weekend, so they invited us to go camping in North Carolina. So we drove up to North Carolina, spent some time with family and friends, took the kids camping. We had a great time. It was so much fun. Again, I'll have another vlog of that either before or after this video, so if you want to see that, then just stick around. And if I already have it up, I'll link it somewhere. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. Last week, Bradley had spring break for her little private school that she's going to, and I had read an article recently about the gift of giving your children the option of doing nothing. And if I can find that article, I'll link it below. But it just really hit home for me because, you know, we've been so busy the past like 2 years, it seems like. Well, really for years, honestly. If I'm being honest, it's been years. But, you know, sometimes it's just nice to take a break. So for spring break, I had made this list of stuff I wanted to take them to do, like go to the zoo, go to the planetarium, go to Noah's Ark, go to skating, go to Monkey Joe's, this and that. And I gave Bradley the list, and I was like, okay, pick the ones that you really want to do the most, and we'll try to do those first, and then if we have the time and the money, we will try to do the others on the list. And she's like, honestly, I don't even really want to do anything. I just want to have a sleepover with my friend and stay home. So that's what we did. We relaxed, well, for the most part. We just stayed home. The kids played, I cleaned, I filmed, I edited videos, and we just kind of relaxed, and it was really nice. So I'm glad that we did that instead of trying to fit everything in the list, because I've been so tired, and probably because of the vitamin D deficiency, that will make you really tired. So I think that's why I've been so just exhausted lately. So yeah, that's what we did all last week. So that was like week 26. So that's pretty much everything. As symptoms go, they've been about the same. I've been having braxton hicks contractions. Still have the heartburn. Haven't been nearly as sick, thank God. Hopefully that won't come back, but we do have a 3D ultrasound scheduled for Friday. I'll be almost 28 weeks then, so I'm really excited, and I'll have a video of that coming up soon as well. I have so many videos coming up, so please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of all this content I have coming out soon. So yeah, I'm feeling a lot better now that I have been taking the vitamin D. I can tell that I have way more energy than I've had, not as much as like when I'm not pregnant, but I can definitely tell a difference in my mood, in my energy levels, so that's been good to know and be able to correct that problem pretty easily. So yeah, I believe that is everything. I know it wasn't so much about like pregnancy symptoms, but honestly things just haven't really been changing a whole lot. Had some lower back pain, nausea, well, not nausea a few weeks ago, heartburn, yeah, and just that's pretty much all I can think of at the moment. So yeah, definitely the Braxton Hicks contractions. Some of them have gotten kind of painful, so I have some concerns about preterm labor, but it's been nothing like real, like, I don't know how to say it, like it's not been anything that I feel like I need to go to the hospital for or anything. Another thing I just realized, my rings, my fingers and toes started swelling last week, so I did order some rings, these rubber or silicone rings from Quelo. So I will leave them linked below. This is not sponsored, but I do have a referral link if you want to get your own silicone bands. These are the stackable ones. But there was one day, I always take my rings off before I take a shower because my diamond has fell out before and I'm terrified that it's going to fall out in the shower. So I take it off and put it like in a jewelry ring holder thing when I take a shower, and it was like I was struggling to get it off, and I was like, oh my gosh, my fingers are swollen and I don't want to end up having to cut my wedding band off or something. So I went ahead and just took it off, ordered these. I had ordered a few other things from Quelo in the past for my husband. He wears his to work, so I know they're good quality. And they also have teething necklaces now, like silicone teething necklaces, so I ordered one of those from them. So I'll leave the link below if you want to check all that out. And yeah, that is pretty much everything for those weeks. So I hope you enjoyed this, and if you are 23 through 26 weeks, or what was it? Yeah, something like that. I can't remember. I'm starting to forget a lot more too, like how far along I am. I'm like, I gotta, go on my phone and look. I'm like, oh my gosh, because I just feel like it's flying by now. And I'm getting kind of nervous because this is probably our last pregnancy, so I'm like, oh, it's going by so fast. But at the same time, it feels like it's not going by really fast. So it's just been really kind of strange. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you are into that sort of thing. It is free and it helps us out, so I appreciate you watching so much, and thank you for all of your sweet comments on our other videos. I apologize that the comments are disabled on some of our videos. If you know anything that's been going on with YouTube, they're trying to fix some things on like family channels as far as like pedophiles making comments and doing timestamps and just being yucky. They're trying to like protect the children, so I'm all for that. But it's making it a little harder on like family channels because the comments are disabled, so I can't really communicate with you guys as easily as before. So if you can't comment, I'm so sorry. Hopefully it'll be fixed in the near future. But if you can, please comment below, leave your questions, leave your feedback. I would like to do a Q&A on this channel in the near future, so yeah, leave any comments or questions you have down below if you can. And if not, go over to my Instagram. I'll have it posted below, and at the end of this video, it's Lakin_Jordan on Instagram, and follow me there and you will get updated a lot faster than these videos. I post like in real time on there, and yeah, you can follow me over there and communicate with me on Instagram for the time being. If you can't comment, So I hope this was helpful. Thanks so much for watching. I love you all, and Jesus loves you too. God bless you. Bye. I almost forgot to show you my belly. I am 27 weeks and a few days, so I'm a little farther along, but I'll go ahead and show you the belly. Here's the side view. Here's the front. And the other side. I do feel like I'm carrying differently than I did with the girls. I felt like I carried the girls more down here, and I'm carrying him more high up and up front.